he's trying to reach out to me. He wants you to choreograph this video. It's an up-and-coming artist. Her name's Dua Lipa.
Welcome to Dance Dish, where the dance ends and the dish begins. I am Reshma Gujjar, and I am your host for this week's episode. Thank you, live audience, for being here. Okay, I am so happy to be here because I'm on stage with all my friends, including Grant Gilmore, Lindsay Blaufarb, and the Wiggle Master, Teresa Tuggy Barcelo. Okay, Tuggy.
Yes.
I heard there was something going on with the casting of Dua Lipa's New Rules music video. Letting that roll off my tongue.
I know, tongue twister.
Tell us.
The whole experience of the New Rules video was just a package of newness dropped into my life. I was in my tiny little studio in Burbank. You remember that?
Yes.
The beautiful cactus garden.
Cactus garden.
So beautiful. And I get a call from Lisa at GTA, who was my agent at that time. And she's like, okay, there is this director, Henry Schofield. He's reached out to us. He's looking for you. He wants you to choreograph this video. It's an up-and-coming artist. Her name's Dua Lipa. I was like, never heard of her, but let me use my Google. And I was like, oh, cool, she's British, she's young, beautiful, super talented. And they were referencing this video that I made with a friend of ours, Machete, and Smack. Rickard shot it. It was just like a personal project that we did for
This is the
zero
one that's
money.
in the garage?
Yes,
The three of you
with the
dancing?
chairs and
Yes.
the crickets, all that.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was just us being weird and being like,
Yeah.
let's make something.
Yeah.
And so we made something and put it up. It got a Vimeo staff pick. Henry saw it all the way across the pond
What
and
are
was
you
like,
saying, dude?
he called
That
me and he's like,
is-
I want the coven. I want the covenant, the witches, the sister.
Give us that energy, girl.
And
Like,
yeah, and I was like,
the whimsy.
yeah, exactly. And I was like, oh, wow, this director is reaching out and wants me to do me. Yes.
Wow, what
Beautiful.
a concept.
Thank you. Yeah, right?
You want me? Me?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So the next layer of amazing is, by the way, it shoots in Miami, which Miami is my hometown. 305.
305.
Dale. So I get to visit home. I get to cast my friends. I know the best dancers
That's
in
right.
Miami.
You do.
The most amazing dance theater, real like
Yeah.
mujeres with like culo and fucking right?
Yes.
So, it's all sounding beautiful. It's all Henry sent over the treatment. It's gorgeous. Camera choreography is part of it. We're actually gonna have a process, like for a music video, to have like a 4-day on-site process.
Amazing.
Not a rehearsal studio, actually get to be in the hotel where we're gonna shoot the thing, right? So I can crawl up the walls and, whatever, do my site-specific
Totally.
process. And get to Miami, super excited, big casting, but I'm like, I already know who I want.
Oh no!
That's right.
Yeah.
You want to bring your girls up with you.
Yeah. I know
feel
the
that.
most incredible performers in Miami. I was really excited about that.
How many people showed up?
It was
Outside your
it was hundreds. It was so many beautiful people that showed up. I'm super pumped. I put in my selects. I'm like, this is who I want. And Henry is like, oh yeah, I love them. It's great. Cool. We're on the same page. I know where it's going.
Where's this going? I feel something.
You feel it.
I feel it coming. Okay.
And we hear back from the label. We love the labels.
We don't like labels though.
We don't.
No.
We don't. I don't check boxes. I live in circles.
Come on.
I've never heard that one. That's so good.
Good.
Yeah.
And the label's like, no.
Oh my God, why is that so many stories? People's stories are like that. No. That's the story.
Yes.
Like Dr. Evil, when he's like, how about no?
They said no to your picks? They said no to
They
your story?
say no to my casting. They look too old. They look too thick.
Like real
They
people.
look too real. We need 18-year-olds. So I did what I do when, someone or something comes at me with like strong opposition. Instead of like
Fighting fire
going
with
back, I just go like, okay. I just kind of like soften into it because I know that the universe is a constant collaborator. And just because I don't see the vision and the future, I was just like, okay, well, the label's saying no. I'm bummed they can't hire my amazing friends, but whatever. I'm gonna work with whatever is presented to me because I can. I'm a chameleon. I know I can. You can send me some poop and I'll make the poop be awesome.
You will.
I'll throw some sprinkles on it. I'll put some essential oils on it so it smells nice.
Some Palo Santo, girl.
I'll get, Palo Santo. And so I was like, okay, cool, fine. You don't want my casting? Then send me whoever you want. Just let them show up and I'll make it good. So
That's pretty boss and brave because you don't know who you're gonna work with.
And
you're like,
now
okay.
I almost like that. Now I'm just like, just do the casting for me. I'll just like show up. Because casting can be so stressful.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I want these people. And they're like, So they casted a bunch of 18-year-olds, gorgeous. And one of them wasn't even a dancer. One of them was a model.
I'm actually not a dancer.
I had all these ideas of all this undulation. I had all these nuanced ideas about the movement vocabulary of the piece, but then I had like a model that was not comfortable moving her body. So I was like, cool, how do I make her comfortable? How do I make her not stick out like a sore thumb? So I leaned into simplicity. And that video is kind of iconic. Like,
Isn't it why you're like one of the top 12 Billboard iconic pick choreographers for that video?
Let's go. Let's go.
I mean, I think we need a toast to the fact that you collaborated with the universe and became an icon.
Absolutely.
So,
Mood.
a universe will create icons to Dance Dish.
Yeah.
to Dance Dish.
To you.
Thanks, universe. Dance Dish.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.